thank you for joining me again for another Pixie Talks review vlog.
Pixie Talks, reviews and vlogs at Pixie Talks. Pixie Talks, reviews and vlogs at Pixie Talks.
Woo! Oh my gosh, it was a nerd-tastic weekend! From Free Comic Book Day to Marvel movies to May the 4th, this was one weekend just packed full of nerdy goodness. Now, I haven't actually reviewed many of the installments in the Marvel Cinematic Universe because back in the day, I was only reviewing animation. However, it is now time to jump on this bandwagon because my fangirlism for Marvel has only grown with every film. So let's do this. Age of Ultron. So, Age of Ultron. Only the most hyped superhero movie in years. I have been progressively more and more excited for this movie with each and every trailer, actor interview, piece of press, and on-the-set footage. But I also didn't want to be let down due to overhyping it, so I have tried to keep my expectations fairly even. Now, I have heard people rave about this movie, saying it's the greatest thing ever! And I have also heard people trash on it, saying what a huge letdown it was after all of the anticipation. So, what did I think about it? Well, let's do the obligatory covering of the basics, just in case you've been living under a rock and don't know what this movie's about. Age of Ultron is the next installment in the Marvel franchise and brings the team back together once again. When they recover Loki's magic staff, Tony Stark discovers that the power of the staff could be the key to creating an artificial intelligence. Unfortunately, but predictably, the intelligence he creates decides that the best way to protect humanity is to destroy it, so the Avengers are assembled to take on Ultron. Ultron recruits two individuals who have been enhanced by the staff, Quicksilver and Scarlet Witch, and so our stage is set. Okay, so I can understand where some people are a little let down by the execution of this movie. It has its missteps, and it is a little hampered by too busy of a narrative. For such a simple and basic plotline, it has a rather ludicrous amount of side threads that don't all feel as fleshed out as they should be. It's almost unavoidable in a movie with a cast as large as this one, really. Scarlet Witch and Quicksilver were interesting for how much we saw of them, but honestly didn't feel all that well integrated. Hawkeye was one of the best aspects of the film, and it focused on him and his life a lot. And since we really didn't get to see much of him last movie, he really swept in and stole the show. Get it? Like a hawk? Vision also was amazing when he finally turned up at the end, and I can't wait to see more of him. But let's talk about Ultron, because he's the most interesting and crucial part of the movie. Ultron was a wildly weird sort of character, and not at all what I expected him to be. He's less a logic-touting robot and more an emotional and confused child without a skin. He seems to be literally a manifestation of all of Tony Stark's personal insecurities and fears, which is really weird and really interesting to watch unfold. Stark is a complicated character already, and this adds layers to him that were absolutely phenomenal. Now, I am annoyed that it was never once explained or mentioned, why on earth is Tony Stark still Iron Man? Okay, because Iron Man 3 ended with him destroying them all, fixing the hole in his chest, and saying that he wasn't going to do it anymore. I kept waiting for the, hey man, you're back conversation, but it never happened. Shame on you, movie. I am really kind of salty that they cut the Loki scenes, especially since they really would have made more sense in Thor's dreamscape. All of that said, the movie was hella fun. Oh my gosh, there were so many amazingly cool moments that just made the fangirl in me squeal in delight. Joss Whedon's style and dialogue shines as always. There are lots of great, funny little moments and lots of amazingly cool and entertaining action. Loved the Hulkbuster fight, especially. The kid in me was jumping up and down the entire time. It was ridiculously cool. I wouldn't say it's the best Marvel film yet. That place still goes to Winter Soldier. But I will say that I absolutely had a blast watching it. And that's it for my review of Avengers: Age of Ultron. And it was also Free Comic Book Day this weekend. I'll be hopefully getting a video up about that as well next week, so come back for that too. Please be sure to subscribe for more, add me on Facebook and Twitter, and I'll see you then. Bye!